Hello, I want to show you something about dynamics and sleeping. The mesh network here, MASH that it's called mesh 1 in my outliner here, is a dynamic system, but it doesn't do anything. I'm running the simulation now, it doesn't do anything. I can extend the simulation range to 500 and nothing happens. The reason is that I selected the mesh 1 network here, and the mesh 1 network has a dynamics node here, and I set initially sleeping to active. When initially sleeping is not active, the simulation looks totally different. Okay, so let's set this to sleeping again, so nothing happens. And up here I have 3 cones, and the 3 cones are in the mesh 2 network, where I created another dynamics node, which is here, which is not initially sleeping, it's just sitting there and waiting. I currently have deactivated it, you can see it here. When I activate it, the 3 cones will fall down, and once they touch the mesh node 1, which is the sphere arrangement, the spheres will start falling down as well. Quite interesting, and here we go. So what you need to know is you need 2 mesh networks in order to make them behave dynamically with a sleeping pattern. So with this sphere arrangement originally sleeping, you need another mesh object which wakes it up. You can alternatively do it all in one mesh network. And now let's delete the mesh 2 network. So the cone system is gone, and I can delete the invisible cone as well. Now let's select the mesh, this one, the originally sleeping node here in the dynamics. That's the mesh waiter. This is the dynamics section here. You have collision shape automatic, etc. That's all fine, and it's initially sleeping. Now further down you have per point adjustments, and that's what we'll do now. We'll use this right mouse click and we create something. It's called a channel random node here. Double click on it and we create a fall off object here. That's it. This section, it accepts a mesh fall off or just a fall off object which sits in the middle of the scene now. Let's move this to the side. That's the object. Now this locator here, which is called a fall off node, will replace the initial sleeping thing. So you can uncheck this now. So the object here is not sleeping anymore. And here in the channel random node, you need to set the randomizer to active, because it will wake up the original object. So you set it to active instead of to constrained. Now when you select this object here and for example move it into this section of that sphere distribution, only that part will fall off. And of course you can use the interactive playback, which is sitting here under FX, and it's the most right icon here. This is called interactive playback. So while this is running a simulation, you can move the fall off object around like this. So this is not sleeping mode, this is the fall off mode, which is a different thing. Of course, you can change that shape. You can make a typical mesh shape out of it. For example, the letter A, and use this for this waking up process. Oh, and if you want to wake the particles up and then let them continue with their simulation, that's what you need to do. And you need to go to the fall off object here. And here you have that's the fall off object. You have the shape set to sphere, for example, and you set the mode from normal, which is the current mode you have. You just touch the mesh network and it dissolves, and once you stop touching it, it just stops with the simulation. Instead of normal, you go to add, and then you have exactly what you want. If you want the simulation to continue after you've touched the object, I move my fall of object closer to the central object, and it continues simulating there. So that's because the mode is now set to add instead of normal. Let's switch it back to normal. See, it stops the particles in the middle of the air once I move things out. Let's go back to add. And now they continue falling. Well, we have the particles sleeping, which is under the dynamics node initially sleeping. Currently they're not sleeping, but we can wake them up from initially sleeping with a second mesh network and our dynamic system. Or we switch it off, like it's not initially sleeping, and we create a fall off object. And the fall off object sits in this section. Per point adjustments. So you create a random per particle basically adjustment node, and in this node you can create the fall off object, and the fall off object then has two options, or actually three options, which is normal, add, and subtract, I guess. Have fun.